Hello everyone, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So today we're going to talk about the Nations League. I'm going to just give some predictions of the matches and say who I think is going to win. And if you agree with me, give me a like. If you don't, give me a comment and tell me what you think the results are going to be. Okay, so these are all sort of gut instinct and based on what I think I know, so I'm not some expert or anything. I just do a channel for fun. So don't take offense if I say that your team is going to lose, but do drop me a comment or a like. And if you love what I do and you're not yet subscribed, then click subscribe. Okay, so we'll start with Nations League A. We got the fixtures this coming, just weekend. Thursday we got Denmark against Switzerland. Okay, I'm just going to roll off what I think my gut says. Switzerland are in better form at the minute. Denmark are at home, so probably a draw. Portugal, Croatia. Portugal I rate very, very high. Croatia are in a period of change at the minute. Portugal at home, I think maybe 1 or 2-0 win to Portugal. But Croatia will make it difficult. Scotland, Poland, they're both in a bit of a weird position after the European Championships, and I don't know, Scotland at home with the crowd behind them, it's either going to be 0-0 or 1-0 to Scotland. I think Poland are very, very, very difficult to score against. I know firsthand, I'm Welsh, we wouldn't have scored against them in 3 years of playing. And Scotland don't have like a world-class striker, do they? So I think 0-0 is probably the most likely outcome, but maybe 1-0 if there's like a penalty, free kick, corner, something like that. Serbia, Spain. Oh god, Serbia. I can't predict Serbia because you just never know which Serbia are going to turn up. Is it going to be the Serbia that get a red card in the 4th minute? Or is it going to be the Serbia that play to their full potential? However, this is Spain, so I think Spain will win. And in a scenario in which Serbia kind of crumble because they concede an early goal, it could be like 3-0. But obviously, there is this other side of me that thinks Serbia could win 1-0. But I think 3-0 to Spain. Belgium-Israel is a weird one because Belgium have said they are not playing at home due to security concerns. So they are playing in Hungary. And I think Hungary might be the place where Israel play their home matches as well. So it's more of a home match for Israel than it is Belgium. I still think Belgium have got enough quality to win. In this particular group, I think Israel will be the whipping boys if they're not careful. Although, I would say that Belgium and Italy are, well, Italy particularly, are in a bit of a transitional phase and they could lose points against Israel if Israel play to their strengths. France, on the other hand, I'm not convinced they'll get anything against them. So I'm thinking Belgium like 1-0 and France, Italy, oh god. If it's the Italy that played in the European Championships with no changes, no inspiration, that could be a bloodbath, to be honest. Although, in saying that, Mbappe's not scoring that many goals at the minute, is he? So, maybe it's just going to be like 1-0 to France. But like an easy 1-0 because Italy couldn't string 2 passes together in the European Championship. Really shocked. I hope Italy play, because obviously that normally would be a fantastic match. And I think I'm right in saying, maybe my Italian subscribers will correct me, but isn't France like Italy's biggest derby? Isn't that the team that they are most fiercely interested in beating? So I think hopefully that'll drive them on. Germany, Hungary. Hungary have a very good history in this particular match. I'm just thinking back. They played each other in the European Championships. What was the score? Germany won, didn't they? 2-0. Maybe it's about the same at home as well. Yeah, maybe 2-0. But if if the normal Hungary, not the Hungary that turned up at the European Championships, but the normal one turned up, then they could get a result after that. Bosnia, I'm not sure. This could be quite an easy win for Netherlands. It could be like 2-3-0. I hope not. I'd like to see Bosnia doing well. But since getting in the top league, they just look at that result. They've only beaten Liechtenstein and Iceland, but that was in March of last year. They're not doing well, and they're not beating teams like Luxembourg 4-1, Slovakia, Ukraine, Iceland they lost to, Luxembourg they lost to. You know, they're not big teams. I think the Dutch at home could score 3 maybe. I hope not, but not because I don't want the Netherlands to do well, but I don't want Bosnia to be embarrassed. Wales, we had that when we, you know, Wales are a sort of team, a Group B team, but we made it up to Group A, and we were out of our depth, and I just thought, oh God, in a group with Netherlands, Belgium and Poland, are we going to be 3-0, 3-0, 4-0? But actually I don't think we ever lost by more than 1 goal, and that's why I think I'd like for Bosnia. I don't want them to be embarrassed, but I do think the Dutch have got so much ability. Okay, and then in the second round of matches, Denmark-Serbia. Oh, this was terrible in the European Championships. I hope it's not another 0-0. But it could be 0-0. Croatia-Poland. I think Croatia will win. But I've just got this thing that it's difficult to score against Poland. It depends. Poland away from home as well. It could be a 0-0, to be honest. I don't think Croatia have got any absolutely world-class strikers at the moment. Not like they've got a Šuker or a Mandzukic. So, yeah, I've never really thought that highly of Kramaric either. I think it could be 0-0. Portugal-Scotland. Oh, sorry to say this, but it could be 2 or 3-0 to Portugal. I hope not Scotland. Hopefully Scotland will keep it tight and maybe snatch a draw. But I think the odds are stacked against them. Switzerland-Spain should be a good one. Switzerland are a good team. Spain are the best. I'm going to say 2-1 to Spain. France-Belgium, I think a narrow French win, 2-0, 1-0. Israel-Italy, Israel could get a draw. What's being played? Yeah, Budapest, Hungary. Italy weren't in good form, I don't know. It's an opportunity for them to show their ability, I think. But Israel gets some decent results. Last one. Oops. Romania, no shame in losing to them. Switzerland draw, that's a good. And again, Romania draw. So they're up and down, aren't they? Sometimes they don't get the results you think they should get, and other times they get results that you don't think they should get, so I think 0-0. Hungary, Bosnia, this will be quite close, maybe a narrow win for Hungary, 1-0. Oh, the big one, the Dutch against the Germans, love this one. I'm going to say something like, it's always crazy, so 2-2, 3-3, something like that. They are always fantastic when they play each other. They obviously hate each other in footballing terms, which makes it more exciting, but there might be a red card, particularly for the Dutch. But yeah, I'm going to say 2-2. Okay, so that is Nations League Group A. Let's look at Group B, and obviously as we go down, I know less and less about the teams, so apologies. Okay, Kazakhstan, Norway. Kazakhstan at home are not a walkover, ask Denmark. Norway are not a finished team, but Haaland is in amazing form. Watch him get injured before this now. He always seems to get injured before international matches, we noticed. So I'm going to say 2-0, 2-1 to Kazakhstan, to Norway, but narrow, and they need to be careful. Iceland, Montenegro, I do not have a clue. So these are both in Wales's group. I don't know which is the best out of them. I think they're both really equal. So I'm going to go home win. But then when it comes to Montenegro, I'm going to say home win when they face Iceland. So 1-0 to Iceland. Slovenia, Austria, I think they're both really good. Oh my god. Slovenia was so good in the European Championships. And Austria were amazing. So you've got a really good defence against a really good attack. So it's probably going to mean a 0-0 draw, right? That's what's going to happen. 0-0. Cymru against Turkey. It's way too soon for us to start thinking about beating teams as good as Turkey. But I'm really excited. I can't wait. We've waited to get an actual manager who seems to know what he's doing for about 4 years, maybe longer. So I'm actually optimistic that we're going to do well in this campaign, and we're hopefully going to try and qualify for the next World Cup. But I think we could afford to lose or even draw if we play well and we look like we've got a long-term plan. I think the home fans will be fine with a loss or a draw against Turkey because they are class. So I'm going to say 1-1 and be optimistic, 1-1. But I'm certainly not predicting a win. It's too soon to think about anything like that, and even at our best I don't think we can guarantee a win against a good team like that. Georgia, Czechia, they played each other recently, didn't they? So I think Georgia could probably win that, but Czechia, I think it'd be like 1-1 or 2-1 to Georgia. I'm going to go 2-1 to Georgia. Ooh, Ada against England. I think England don't really take this competition seriously, and they also don't appreciate when they play away to Scotland, Ireland and Wales how vociferous the crowd are going to be. So I think Ireland can get a draw with that combination of things. Like on paper they shouldn't. England should walk this group. It's a low quality group. But I asked a couple of months ago, I did a video, and I asked you guys, and all the comments said, for England and lots of other countries, we don't care about the Nations League. So if they go in with that attitude, with a caretaker manager, loads of youngsters and new players, start of the season so not everyone's fit, trying out new ideas, new tactics, you've not got the Southgate ball, against Ireland, who have got like a new manager, they've got a lot riding on this. It's home to, England. I could see it being like 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to do it. Because I just don't think England will take it seriously enough. Greece, Finland, I think Greece will win 1-0. Finland are good, but Greece are getting back up to their best. Ukraine, Albania. Albania are a good counter-attacking team, so you need to take very good care of them on the break. Ukraine, at home, I think Poland. Czech Republic. It's always difficult when they have to move around. And to be fair to them, they're doing amazingly well, aren't they? Compared to, if most of our countries had to just play their games away from home all the time. Is either going to be a draw or a narrow win to Ukraine. I'm going to say 1-0 to Ukraine. Okay, then Monday, away to Montenegro. We've had to move the stadium at the last minute because, and they put free buses on for the people who are flying into the capital, Podgorica, because the pitch has been deemed unplayable, like they can't play on it. There's divots and cracks in it, and there's no grass. It's been a really hot summer in Montenegro, and the pitch is like concrete. So we can't play there. So we've been moved to the stadium like an hour away. It's for 5,000 maximum capacity, and I think there are about 500 Welsh fans go in. I don't know if you can hear that. There's an owl outside my window. I've never heard an owl here before. It's hooting. So again, this is going to be really tough. There's plenty of reasons for excuses, like, oh, the pitch is bad, the weather's really hot, it's the beginning of the season, we changed the stadium in the last minute, it's going to be a really rubbish little stadium, loads of excuses. And yeah, I'm not saying we should win away to Montenegro, but at least get a draw, because our away form under Rob Page was just absolutely abysmal. I used to just dread any away match, because away to Latvia was stressful. I had to get drunk to watch it. So away to Armenia was just awful. So yeah, I just need to look better in defence away from home. I'm going to say 1-1. Norway, Austria, ooh, tough. I think Austria will win this. I think it's going to be 2 or 3-1 to Austria. Slovenia, Kazakhstan, Slovenia 1-0. Turkey, Iceland, Turkey to win 2-3-0. Sorry, Iceland. At home as well. Where are they playing? Izmir, yeah. I think they're not playing in Istanbul, but it'll still be full. And then Albania, Georgia. Albania could win, but they both counter-attack, so it should be really entertaining. It might be end-to-end. So maybe 1-0 to Albania or 2-1 to Albania. Czechia, Ukraine. Czechia are a good team, and at home I think they would win. They should really at least get a draw. To be honest, at home Czechia could probably get a draw against most teams, but their tactic of chucking in the box and getting it to the tall player doesn't work as well against Ukraine, who are also really tall. So maybe it'll be a draw, 1-1. England, Finland. England should win at home. Are they in Wembley? Yeah, they're at Wembley as well. Finland, it should be 2 or 3 on paper. It should be 2 or 3. 0 to England. Ireland, Greece. Oh, this will be tough. I think Greece, because they played each other recently in the same group, and Greece won twice, didn't they? Table stuff. I'm thinking 2-1 to Greece. Oh, this owl outside my window is so funny. You won't shut up. 2-1. Oops. Did I miss it? Ireland 2. Oh my god, stop. 2-1. 2-0. Yeah, I'm going to say 2-1 to Greece. Yeah. Okay. That's B. I'm going to fly through C and D now because I don't know as much about these teams. Azerbaijan, Sweden. Sweden to win surely 3-0. Belarus aren't allowed to play at home. Playing in Hungary. Everyone plays in Hungary. Against Bulgaria. Bulgaria much better. I'm going to say Bulgaria 1-0. Slovakia shouldn't be in League C. They should be in League B. I think they're going to get 4 against Estonia. Northern Ireland, Luxembourg is closer though. I think maybe 1-1. Lithuania, Cyprus. I think at home I always back Lithuania, so 1-0. Kosovo, Romania. Wow. Romania definitely shouldn't be in Group C, but then arguably Kosovo. I think they're one of the stronger teams in this league. So I'm going to go Romania 2-1. Very well in North Macedonia. 0-0. Armenia, Latvia. Armenia will win 2-1. The last time they played each other there was late goal galore. I think it was Latvia scored in the 90th minute and Armenia in the 92nd, so more of that please. Luxembourg, Belarus. I think Luxembourg to win 1-0. Bulgaria, Northern Ireland. Oh, sorry Northern Ireland. I'm going to say 1-0. 1-0 to Bulgaria. Slovakia, Azerbaijan. I'm going to say 2-0 to Slovakia. Sweden, Estonia. 2-3-0 to Sweden. And then on Monday, Cyprus, Kosovo. Kosovo to win 1-0. Romania, Lithuania. Romania to win 2-0. Latvia, Faroe Islands. Oh, this is quite close. I think Latvia are good enough for a win here, 1-0. North Macedonia, Armenia. This will be tough to call. I think 1-1. 1-1. Okay, and then Group D. San Marino, Liechtenstein. 0-0, surely. Moldova are too good to be down here. They're going to win that 3-0. Gibraltar, Liechtenstein. Gibraltar will win that, I think, 1-0. And then Andorra, Malta, 0-0, probably. And that's that. Look at that. Palmer, Watkins and Forden withdraw from Kelsey's first England squad C. I think Ireland can get something. Okay, that's all you're getting from me for today. And in English, that's all you're getting from me for today. And I hope that you don't completely disagree with me, but if you do, write me a comment. If you agree with me, put a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and click on whatever video is coming up on the screen right now, if you're not asleep yet. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget my Patreon as well, and I'll see you guys really, really soon. I'm going to release this first, but I've already recorded a results video for Premier League and all the leagues in Europe, and that's coming on the weekend, so look out for that.